Constraint-based sketching parallel. Let's start by just having two lines. To make these lines parallel, just choose the parallel constraint command, pick a target, and then pick an anchor. To rotate these, just choose the curve end and rotate. You'll notice though, as you rotate, without another constraint, these two lines approach one another. In fact, they can even cross one another. To control the separation between these two curves, we will add a dimensional constraint. We'll change it to a sensible number. And now when I move the curve end, that separation distance remains constant no matter where I rotate the curve end, position the curve end. Something I should advise you as a quick tip, when you're applying a constraint between these curves, like a dimension constraint, but both of these curves are able to move around, and without nominating which is to be fixed, you actually don't know which is going to move. So just quickly fix one of the lines. Now you know when you apply a constraint between them, a dimension constraint, when you change the quantity, let's round it to 3, you know that this one's going to stay fixed. To unfix it, it's just a reselection of it, so it just toggles it on and off, or select the constraint tip, right click on the constraint icon, delete. And now you can see these have parallel and these have dimension. So if we just select a curve end, just move the curve end, now you get a constant separation between the curves as they rotate. Also, there's no particular order in which constraints have to be applied. So I've made my dimension constraint, and now I can fix either one that I want to. So I'll go to the other one this time, change that to 3, and this one moves. When positioning a curve onto a sketch, grid snapping, if set in options, can show and or highlight any set association, allowing a value input and also creating an automatic constraint. In this case, a parallel constraint. Although working in the constraint sketcher, these two curves are not fully constrained, so by box selecting, I can move them, translate, rotate.